What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Gunfish TV. Back out here on the water today, and I'm super excited because I'm on a body of water that I have not fished in at least 8 years. And before that, I've only fished it 3 times total in my lifetime. Now, I have caught a couple nice fish out of here when I came here years and years ago. I was a teenager, I think, so it might have even been 15 years. It's been quite a while, but I know there are some big fish in here. So this is a trolling motor only lake, so it's electric only. I did put the Ranger in here, so got this in, and we're gonna be dealing with windy and chilly and very muddy conditions. So for the end of May, we have very, very weird conditions. Today, the winds are supposed to blow up to 20 miles per hour. The water has like 12 inches of visibility. And last night, it got down to 45 degrees and the water temps are 66 degrees. We're right here in Memorial Day weekend. So it's crazy how cool this water is. But that should have the fish shallow. I should be able to catch them just like I want. And we're probably gonna throw that buzzbait a lot today. So we're probably gonna flip, throw the buzzbait, might even put the frog in our hand, spinnerbait, swim jig. No telling. I don't know what to expect because I've not been out here in so long, but I'm super excited. Let's go ahead and get a rod in our hand. Let's get to casting that buzzbait. Let's see if we can catch them. All right, so we have eased over here, basically across from the landing. And it definitely looks like this left shoreline is the shallowest shoreline. The right shoreline has a lot of trees and steeper banks. So I'm gonna start on the shallower shoreline and we're gonna throw the good old buzzbait, the horny toad buzzbait. So let's get this screwed up there a little bit better. The water is extremely muddy, as I said in the intro. Let me see how much, not bad, probably 18 inches of visibility on this buzzbait, so that's not terrible at all. But the wind is blowing pretty hard, I would say 15 plus mile per hour. So it's kind of perfect buzzbait conditions, to be honest with you. So we're gonna go down this bank and we're gonna throw this bad boy, and I'm expecting to get smoked. There are some big fish in here. I haven't fished here in years, probably like, oh, I just got a bite right then. Already, probably like, I don't know, 8 or 10 years it's been since I've been in here. Second cast, just got a bite. That's a good sign. But the buzzbait will absolutely catch them. And I've caught like 6.5 pounders out of here, but I got some buddies that have caught some 8, 9s. I think they've even caught some 10s. So I mean, there are big fish in here. So electric only, so we can't do a whole bunch of running around all over the place. So we're gonna have to kind of put our head down, fish hard, see what we can figure out, and catch some daggone biggins, hopefully. And hopefully we get them on the buzzbait. I mean, that would be awesome. Like I said, I was gonna go to another lake, and the wind wasn't blowing when I left the house. And when I started coming down the road and looking at the flags flying and all, I was like, whoa, it is gonna be gnarly out there. So decided to come here, and we're gonna see what we can do. There's a bunch of fish just sitting out in front of the boat. I can see them on live scope. And that one time that I did come here, I've only been here like 3 times ever, but that other time I came here, which was the last time, it was in the winter time. And I do remember it was a bunch of like brush piles out in the middle. I don't think they're gonna come into play today because the water temps are 66. It literally got down in the 40s last night, which is absolutely stupid for the end of May. Just makes 0 sense, but you know, the weather has been pretty daggone crazy here lately. But I think we can get some to come up on this buzzbait. If we got a flip for them, we'll do that. You know, we'll do different stuff, spinnerbait, whatever, but hopefully we can make this buzzbait pull up some biggins. Got this nice grass edge right along the edge. It looks nice, looks really good. I actually had forgot how good this lake looked. It's a bunch of people here too. I was barely able to park in the parking lot. It's gonna be fun loading this thing too in this wind. Trying to get it up there on trolling motor only. Whew. We're not gonna worry about that right now. We're gonna worry about catching 5 big old meatheads. See if we can See if we can crack a decent limit. Oh, there's one right there. Nice one. Get in here, baby. Oh, man. We are gonna have some fun. I mean, that fish absolutely smoked it right there. Y'all can tell how muddy the water is. The fish has like no color whatsoever. The wind's blowing us down the bank fast, but that is awesome. We've been fishing like 5 minutes. Oh, that's about a 1.75 pound fish at least. Nice. Oh, that is exciting. Now I'm throwing the buzzbait on the Mock Smash combo, the 6 foot 10 inch. I mean, it's a perfect buzzbait setup. And then I'm also throwing this on 50-pound test P-line braid. I always throw my buzzbait on braid. Never throw it on mono or fluoro or anything like that. Always on braid. Oh man, we're about to have some fun, I think. And I also have this Lew's Mock Smash combo. It's linked in the description down below, so be sure to check that out. Click on that, get you one. Like I said, really awesome buzzbait setup. I love it. It casts good. The reel is smooth as butter. The rod is perfect, loads up perfect with the buzzbait. I've caught a couple big fish on it already. Really like the way it handles, and I mean, it's really affordable too. So if you're looking for a good buzzbait setup, definitely I would highly recommend this one. Pitch a rage bug around there. There's one underneath that dock, little teeny dude. I come up and he was just going off to the side with it. Sweet. It's a little guy, but hey, I'll take it. I mean, as soon as I pitched under there, that dude was gone with it. Get off that dock. So it definitely tells me we got some fish shallow for sure. As soon as I pitched up there and come up, that thing was gone. Old swamp water blue rage bug. Y'all know how much I love that thing. Just got this on a 3/8 ounce tungsten 20-pound test. This is P-line floor clear is what I have on this. These fish really could be anywhere on this flat. And, you know, the far end of this lake might be a little bit clear. I don't know. It has such a deep stain to it. Honestly, think the whole lake is going to be pretty stained up. But, you know, this left side is a good flat, but I'm not 100% sure if it stays flat on this left side or not. It's just, it's been so long since I've been here, I can't remember exactly how this lake sets up. I was actually going to go somewhere else this morning, but the wind was so bad, I had to change it up. I ended up coming out here, which might be a good thing. I mean, we done caught 2 already, so pretty excited about that. That fish come off of that stump. Oh my goodness, if that ain't cool. It's a stump down there. I could see it and that fish came right up off of it. There we go. Pretty little dude. Thank you there, guy. That is cool. That is cool. Right as it got right there near it, that dude came up and smacked it. So stumps might be a deal. Wood, no telling. We might be in for some fun. We just got to get old Big Mama to come up on this thing. Awesome. I don't know if y'all can see that stump. Somebody has a little piece of rebar drove in the top of it. That fish was sitting right there on that stump. As soon as I got right there at it, that fish came up and ate it. Cool. Throw the spinnerbait out there. I know darn well it ought to be some fish sitting out off this point, willing to bite a spinnerbait. I would sure think so anyway. I'm going to keep fishing this buzzbait along this shoreline. Just wanted to make a couple casts with the spinnerbait. Looks like it might deepen up a little bit. That's more pads right there though. Don't really even know like what average depth on this lake is. I don't think it's super deep by any means. All right, let's pick that buzzbait back up. There's one. Decent fish. Back in this little pocket. Get in here. Oh, he did the slide. He did the slide on the that was funny. I don't know if I caught that on camera, but that was pretty doggone funny. That's one of those whole humpbacks. Look at that dude. Humpback. That was funny. That dude slid right on the rail of the boat. That's so cool. Oh, Mr. Humpback. See you there, buddy. He was all the way in the back of this pocket. I mean, I think that fish kicked up mud when he bit it. All right, so I threw around a couple fish that I could see on live scope. No bueno. So we're gonna pick the buzzbait back up and we're gonna go in the back of this little pocket. Got a bunch of pads back here. That left shoreline looks pretty doggone good. And we're gonna see if we can get one to come up and eat this thing. There's a nicer fish on the buzzbait. There we go. That's a nicer fish. Yeah. All right. He blew it. I mean, he ate it like he's supposed to. It has been a little while since we caught a fish. That's a nice 2 1/4, maybe 2 1/2 pounder. And he was right here kind of off this, I don't know if y'all can see it right here, but kind of out in front of these pads. But that is the best bite that I've had as far as aggressiveness. That fish absolutely smoked it. So back here in this pocket, I was seeing a bunch of fry, and I was just wondering why I wasn't getting bit. I don't know, but through the frog, through some different stuff, but once again, on the buzzbait. Beautiful fish. Oh, and he's gonna jump for us. Oh, all right. That fish crushed it. I mean, once again, in super, super shallow water. All right, got that hoodie off. That thing was getting a little on the hot side. But we're gonna go right along this bank and see if the buzzbait can produce. Oh, just bumped something with a motor, but we'll see if the buzzbait can produce another solid fish. I mean, I really feel like if we keep throwing this, we can get a nice fish to come up. You know, I mean, a 4+ pounder is what we're looking for. Really nice, you know, quality fish. But I don't know, I'm sure there's definitely other ways to catch them. But like I said, the fish I've seen on live scope, I've thrown the chatterbait, the spinnerbait, raised bug, cutter worm. Oh, there was another one. What else I throw to them? I threw the crankbait. I threw a crankbait in front of them, and just have not been able to get anything to react. I think, ooh, I'm getting a little excited here. I think I had one fish follow the chatterbait, and that is it. I'm gonna have to cast out here. I'm gonna have to, say if not, we're gonna have a mess. But I think it's just gonna be like little pockets of fish pushed up shallow, and I'm just gonna fish through these zones and get into a little pocket of fish. Like I just caught that one, and then I just got another bite right there, and I went so long without getting a bite. I think it's just the way shorelines are going to set up. Some are going to set up right, and some are going to be a little bit different. So it's probably just this shoreline right here setting up right. There's another one. That's a better one. Yep. There's a better one. Right there off them pads again. It's a better quality fish again. Get in here. Not quite as big as I thought he was in the beginning, but still a nice fish. Came out and choked that buzzbait. There we go. I mean, I don't know how many that is. Is it 5 or 6 we've caught today? Maybe even more. I'm not 100% sure, but pretty one. So I fished all those pads back down the lake, didn't get bit at all, and then the last 2 patches of pads I've caught a fish off of. It's just got to be the way they're setting up. Just the depth of the shoreline or something. There's something to it. There we go. Oh, this is so fun. I mean, I know I'm not catching giants, but my goodness. Just to be able to go out and catch him on a buzzbait if I can get my hand in his mouth. Oh my goodness, come on. I mean, just absolutely choking it. That is so, so fun. Thank you, bud. Get him on that mock smash. Like I said, it is, to me, it is just a perfect buzzbait setup. Perfect. Oh, there's another one. I mean, are we gonna let this dude, he is just, I would say we got him funny. He is wallowing. They are eating. They are eating. I don't need a bath, buddy. Chill out. Well, he wants to fight now. He was in the water rolling around. Was that 2 casts in a row? Not even sure. Nice. Oh yeah, we got a lot of pads in this little pocket right here. We should be able to catch some fish. Oh, missed one right there. I knew it was gonna be one in there. Fish might bite again, maybe. A bunch of slime on here. And just so y'all know how shallow I'm fishing, look at my rod. I'm on the bottom, right there. I mean, literally didn't even make it to the 4th guide on the rod. No water whatsoever. But that's where these fish are at. Just set up in nothing. Got that one. So crazy. Oh, not a big one. That's another humpback. That's another humpback bass like one we caught earlier. Oh my goodness, let me get him. And check that dude out. Another humpback. I want to catch one like that that's like 24 inches long. That would be a monster. Nice. I mean, look at the mud we're kicking up back here. Just crazy. I'm ready to see a big old V cut and just smoke this thing. I can look at this shoreline now and tell this is not the right kind of shoreline for the buzzbait. It's just not the right one. I need to jump over to the other side. All right, so we just eased across the lake from over on the other side. Had a couple other people fishing on the shoreline. We were kind of fishing behind them. I didn't know that, but come over here, I saw this beaver hut from across the lake. So I wanted to put a couple pitches over here with the good old rage bug. Water over here is much deeper, 10 foot of water. So, you know, definitely a lot deeper than what we were fishing. So we're gonna see if we can get one off this beaver hut. And then we're gonna work down, and it's a whole bunch of pads right around this corner that I think we're gonna be able to get some off of. I hope so anyway. I can see the beaver hut on my live scope, but I can't really see any fish on it right now. It's just kind of like a wall. This wind is blowing it right into it. There's one. There's one on the buzzbait. Come here, little dude. I'll take him though. There we go, little guy, little French fry. Nice. Up there on that little piece of wood, it is extremely windy. My goodness. I mean, the wind's blowing so hard. I'm really glad that I didn't go to that other lake, or we would be run slam off of it. It would just be completely unfishable. So definitely made the right decision. We just got to get a big one. I'm gonna tell you, over the last I would say 4 to 5 years, the buzzbait, especially the toad buzzbait, has become one of my most effective lures that I throw. Just confidence wise and effectiveness wise, this thing will flat out catch fish, and it will catch big ones too. We have not caught a big one today, but this thing will flat out catch them. If I'm struggling, a lot of times, especially in river systems, we are on a lake today and they're still up shallow, but especially in river systems, if I am struggling, I just have the confidence in this lure, and it produces. It produces when the frog won't produce. It produces when the spinnerbait won't produce. It just catches fish. Plain out catches them. So I've said it 100 times before in my videos. If you do not throw a buzzbait, you need to get the confidence. Oh God, big fish. Big fish is bowled up on it. Oh my God, it just kicked up mud. But you need to get the confidence in a buzzbait, and you need to throw that sucker, because you will catch some big fish on it. And a big fish just came up on it right then. And I know y'all probably can't see it because I'm wearing my polarized Tifosis, but that thing kicked up mud big time. I don't know why it didn't eat it. And that's something else too that I have not talked about very much here recently, and that is the glasses that I wear. These are Tifosi optics, and they are linked in the description down below, and they have been some of the best polarized sunglasses that I've ever worn. I've worn a ton of more well-known big brands, and I'm telling you, these things are top notch, and literally they have some of the best glasses for under $100, and they have a ton of different styles, shade, different shade lenses, all kinds of stuff, polarized, non-polarized. So be sure, check them out, check their website out. You'll probably find something you like, and you support the channel when you buy a pair as well. But I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed. So be sure to check them out. Oh, and we missed one on the very next cast. Figured it'd be one on that piece of wood. Wasn't a very big one, but let's get that buzzbait, pick that thing back up. I had literally just brought the worm right over that rock. Oh, that was almost a hook to the arm. But I mean, y'all saw me literally when I was talking. Chill out, bud. Literally when I was talking, I mean, I just threw right over that rock. I mean, they're on that buzzbait. They're just on a topwater bite. Good deal. I mean, right there, I drug the worm right over top of that. Just waiting for that big bite. Just have not gotten it. Well, I did a perfect skip, just like I wanted, but oh, there we go. Got up there on a stick. But just waiting on that big bite. I know it's one up there shallow. I mean, no doubt. There's just too many fish up shallow for it not to be a big one up shallow. We have not gotten that sucker to commit yet. We got maybe about, what do we have? Maybe another 45 minutes or so to fish. We're not going to go very far down this shoreline. I don't know when this rain's supposed to move in, but it is supposed to rain tonight, and it's really supposed to rain for the next 3 days. So kind of not great weather coming. Not even sure if I'm going to fish this weekend. Today is a Friday. It is Memorial Day weekend coming up. Oh, here we go. Get in here. I mean, these fish are just, oh man. This is just so fun. So much fun. There's another one. He's got a couple little sores on him. Probably the uncleanest fish I've seen all day. All the other fish have been really clean. No sores or anything on them. These fish are just, they are up shallow and biting, and you just got to get them up on this flat, on this type of shoreline. That's all it is. You got to get on the right shoreline. When I was fishing that other stuff, I knew it won't right, but I mean, I'm on a trolling motor only lake. I can't fire the motor up and just run all over the lake. So you kind of gotta, you know, fish around and stay at it. But nice. I have no clue how many fish we've caught today either. Like, no clue. We've caught right many. We've had a really fun day. Well, let's get this thing on the trailer. Yeah, I tell you what, I said last cast, but that ain't gonna be the last cast. That's gonna be the last cast. But we're gonna have fun getting that thing on the trailer in this wind. I can't power load it. I gotta load it up with the trolling motor. Whew. It's gonna be a little tough, but that's all right. We had fun today. Doggone buzzbait, that mock smash combo. Like I said, it's down in the description below. Get you one, because man, that's a good buzzbait combo right there. All right, well, back here at the ramp, and let me tell y'all what, I had fun, and I really hope that you all enjoyed watching this video. And one of the key things to take away from it is, even though it's May, or the end of May actually, the water temps are still cool, so a lot of fish are still pushed up shallow. And that buzzbait will just get bites that sometimes other top waters will not get. It just triggers fish. I don't know what it is. It's just coming over fast. I don't know what in the world they think it is, but they just bite it, whether it's reactionary or feed and bite, whatever. It just pulls bites, and it pulls big ones. Today, unfortunately, we did not get one of those really big bites, but I don't know how many fish we caught. It was over 20. Probably not going to be able to show them all in this video. I'm going to show as many as I can, because where the fish were was very specific. You know, if it was a high cut bank with deeper water, the fish were not there, or they might have been there, but they were not biting. I had to get on those flat shorelines with vegetation, and those fish were either roaming or either they were right up in the edge of it, and they were coming out and absolutely smashing the buzzbait. So had a ton of fun. Anytime I can catch them on top water, I'm super excited. And I'm also excited for the video because it makes for a good video. I mean, who doesn't like top water bites, right? So I don't know, but anyway, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to go check out some of my other videos, and I appreciate everybody that watches, and I'll see you next time on Gunfish TV.